What's going on, guys? It's your boy Adjen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, it's time for a character guide for newbies featuring DAstei. So you've summoned DAstei and you want your DAstei to be powerful, to be stronger, to look way cooler. But there is a big problem. That is being a beginner or a newbie and you don't know what exactly to do to make your DAstei way stronger. I'm going to be explaining everything in simple terms so that even a beginner can follow what I'm trying to say. So this is my DAstei and my DAstei is only at 3 stars, but it's already good enough. Just having one copy of her is really good enough. You really don't want to be chasing dupes if you don't have the summon resources or if you don't want to break your wallet. Having one copy is already good enough. Now, these are the stats of my DAstei. Attack 4,000 plus, 720 defense, very squishy. Health 7k.7, and then a speed 221. Crit chance 50%, critical damage 218%, yada. These are the stats that are not meant for beginners. I know, but these are just sample stats that you should be trying to obtain, trying to achieve. Since DAstei is a DPS character, you want her to have high attack as much as you can, and also having some balanced stats with the critical chance and critical damage. My critical chance is only at 50%, mainly because I'm pairing her up with Valentine. So we will be talking about the characters also that can help you making a team around DAstei. So yeah, these are the stats of my DAstei, and as I've said, these are just some basic outline for you to focus on achieving while farming your gears when you play the game. Let us move on to DAstei skills and what to prioritize first. So since you are a beginner, you are probably lacking in skill books, or if you progress into the story, you will be getting lots of books. And you might want to prioritize a very good DPS, which is DAstei, probably the best DPS in the game right now. And you want to max out all of her skills except the skill chain skill. This one. You only need this one to be level 2 for the extra reduced weakness gauge bar +1 if you are trying to use her in PvE. But all of these skill 1, skill 2, skill 3, you should be maxing them out because all of them are really good. Prioritize skill 3 first because this one is your main DPS. This one deals a lot of damage because this one has a defense penetration of 30%. So this one will ignore defense on the enemy, and this one hurts a lot. This one is your bread and butter for mobbing and also for killing lots of enemies because this one is an AoE attack. Next priority is the skill 2 because this one, when you die, you will be resurrected by this one. So if you don't want to get demolished by just having get revive, because at fully max out you get some more HP recovery when you revive. So this is also the second priority when you try to level up your skills. And then her skill 1 is the least priority out of the 3, but it's still pretty good enough for you to fully max this one out because this one deals lot of damage. Even though this one is a single target damage, this one is really nice. Especially good also in bosses in PvE. Especially in guild raids. This one, it hurts a lot in guild raids. Especially now in guild raid Maxwell. I've been using DAstei as my main DPS in guild raid Maxwell in my team 2. And she deals massive damage to guild raid Maxwell. So yeah, these are the things that you should know about her skill builds. Pretty easy to understand, right? Max. Only one level up here. Now, with regards to gearing, you might want to be investing on speed set on her because you want to be fast enough to launch her skill 3 first before she dies, and then when she dies, you will be able to reset the skill 3, so she will be able to activate the skill 3 again. But that's in PvP, in arena. That is your main to go in PvP. But also this one works out pretty well also in PvE since you want to be dealing damage to the enemy as much as you can. So having a lot of speed for DAstei is the way to go. In terms of weapon, if you have the Thumping Knuckle Duster, this one should be the weapon that you should chase. My substats are kinda lucky. I need to reset some of this one. I've been trying to reset the health and trying to get critical rate. But sadly, I was not able to get the critical rate just yet. So this one has a really nice weapon effect, the level 5 Blitz. As you can see, increases damage by 10% of the target's attack when attacking. So it might seem that 10% is a bit lower, but when it procs, it adds additional damage that you deal to the enemy. That is why this one is really good for her, especially with her S3. Her S3 is just bonkers with this weapon. Now for the necklace, you should be using a penetration necklace. Why penetration necklace? Not speed necklace or not other necklace. Penetration necklace adds more damage to her skill tree because I believe this one is an additive damage, not a multiplicative damage. Meaning, if this one has 32.4% critical, penetration damage, her S3 already has 30%, right? So 30% plus how much? 32.4%. You have 62.4% penetration damage on her S3. That is why you will be seeing a lot of 90k damage from her S3. I've already showcased her in Arena in my previous video, so you might want to check that one out if you are curious for DAstei's damage. That one hurts a lot. That is why she deletes the tanky enemies in PvP, especially the tanks and the tanky healers. That is why PvP is very easy right now. Although it's kind of hard also, but that is against the high level PvP players. If you are fighting high level PvP players, I'm not really expecting you to be one-shotting them if you are a beginner, because if you are a beginner, you're probably in around platinum rank. So this one, you can still one-shot them in platinum rank, but diamond and above, probably you cannot one-shot them. Also, for the legendary weapon of choice for DAstei, you might be wanting to use this one, Search and Destroy. No, not this one. The Spirit of Unification. This one. This one has penetration already at 30% without breakthrough. If I break through this one will go up. I'm still trying to what do you call this, to reset the stats, the substats, because the substats are kinda pretty meh. Only crit chance is really acceptable as on a DPS character, so I'm still trying to reset this one. But if you are going to be farming for the necklace for DAstei, you should be farming for this one in the Meteos dungeon, Meteos hunt. Also, since if you are a beginner, you probably cannot farm the hardest hunt yet, but there is a way to get your hands on this necklace, this Spirit of Unification. You can buy the selector on the survey hub. Yes, and since you are a beginner and you've already summoned DAstei, you've already unlocked the hard stages, the hard mode, and by clearing hard mode stages, you will be able to earn this survey points. And this one, try to progress into the story, and through season 2, once you've unlocked this one, you will be able to unlock this one once you clear the season 2 normal mode, normal story. And here you can get a legendary chest, 6-star legendary chest selection for the accessory. That is where I've got my necklace right there. I chose that one here because that one has a main stat penetration. It's peaks, by the way, and also the substats of that one is also peaks. That is why I'm trying to reset that one, because the substats that they give in that selector is not really that good. See, it's not really that good. That is why I'm trying to reset this one. But the main stat is the main important one here, because transistor already exists and you can reset the equipment substats by using the transistor. Now for team building for DAstei. So we are now done with the gearing. We are now done with the skill upgrades. What about the team builds for DAstei? One of the main character to be paired with DAstei is Mayne. Mayne is one hell of a character. A really broken OP support character for DAstei. Why? Especially in PvP. So as I've said earlier, if you build your DAstei really fast, you will be able to launch DAstei's skill tree, right? And when your DAstei gets killed, she will revive, and then the skill tree will get reset again. So you can use DAstei's skill tree again, and when she dies, Mayne can just revive her, and then Mayne's revive will reset the skill of DAstei's skill tree. So you can activate DAstei skill tree again, and when DAstei dies again, she will revive based on the S2 of DAstei, which is why a pretty broken awesome combination with these two, Mayne and DAstei. They are meant to be, especially in arena, and you will see in arena a lot of those combinations. That is why I've said earlier, it's easy and it's kind of hard. I win 8, I lose 7, I gain 45 points. Nice. As you can see, DAstei and Mayne are always together. Most of them are always together, right? Mainly because they are really a powerful broken combo in arena. Now, that is in defense, but what about in offense? Valentine can also be a really good character to pair with your DAstei. As you've seen in my DAstei only has 50% critical chance, right? It's mainly because I'm using her in attack in PvP arena opens paired with Valentine, and with Valentine's critical chance buff, this one will go up to 100% critical chance. So my DAstei will always crit unless she missed the attack. That is the only thing where I will not be critting. So yeah, Valentine and Mayne are the two characters that are best paired with DAstei, and then the last one is just your probably a flex unit. You may want to be including Cindy for that one. If you're in the arena open, Cindy is a really good flex character, mainly because she has an attack buff and accuracy buff. That will give DAstei more damage to the enemy. Also, you might want to be including Maxwell. Although Maxwell is not a priority, this is just probably for endgame players. If you have unleveled Maxwell and you don't have anything to farm the exclusive equipment, his exclusive equipment is really darn good. Because this one increases the attack and defense of ally mages. So he will increase the attack of DAstei just by having on the team that with his exclusive equipment equipped on Maxwell. And that is what I'm trying to do by one-shotting tanky enemies. Those are my teams in arena opens. So my arena team opens is something like Cindy, Valentine, DAstei, and Maxwell. When I try to one-shot every tanky team that I find in arena. While we are on the topic of the exclusive equipment, her exclusive equipment also is really nice for PvP, because there are a lot of light characters that are really annoying in PvP, like Leo and also DAstei. And this one gives you accuracy to light enemies 30. So yeah, this one is really nice. Although the effects of this one is pretty mediocre. It is what it is, but this one is still good enough. And also you can put gems on this one. I'm not been farming the gems because gems are pretty much the most end game content that you should be aiming for. If you are a beginner, you should not be aiming for crafting level 6 gems, because that one cost a lot of golds. Yes, cost a pack ton of golds. And as you can see, I've been playing this game day 1 on soft launch, and I still don't have pretty much decent level 6 gems. I have few level 6 gems, but I'm not really focusing on them because they are a gold sink. Well, there you go guys. That is my guide for DAstei for newbies. And I think that's it for me for today guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time. Peace.